Hey guys, welcome back to Joyo Naime. Today we're going to review Hanazawa versus Kageyama fight, which was a pretty awesome fight. Also, we're going to review Kageyama versus Dimples, right? Kageyama, when he was actually versus Hanazawa, that was actually a real good fight. In this episode, you actually see Mob actually had some good fights and he actually wasn't 100% OP. Right, one would be because the roots was actually sucking his powers away, so he could not actually go 100% and just destroy everything, which was a real good plot, to be honest. So we actually get to see him fight until he actually get real weak, right? Hanazawa actually had challenged him. He got a little beaten up because Mob actually had stopped him in his tracks. Then after, when Hanazawa actually walk away, Hanazawa actually came back and actually used the powers of the tree of life and actually get stronger. And basically after getting stronger, he actually had, you could say, slightly defeated Mob for a moment, right? Actually pulling him down between the roots of the tree, and that is where Kageyama actually get to realize that the roots of the tree actually sucking his power, because like he haven't noticed on before, because Mob actually real strong, right? He actually really strong. Then from there is where you actually see him release a big portion of energy and actually blasted Hanazawa away from the tree, and that is where we'll get to see he actually fight Dimples a bit, right? He fighting Dimples is actually pretty awesome. That was actually a good fight. So now you can see as Hanazawa got knocked away from Mob Kageyama. Basically, Dimples coming now with his tree form and actually started was to fight Kageyama. He actually put on a pretty okay fight because he wasn't taking a chance to actually come in to fight Kageyama, just because we all know Kageyama actually OP, right? And the first time Dimples actually fought against Kageyama, he actually got destroyed pretty easily and actually destroyed pretty quickly. So he would not actually want to get a part 2 of that. So Kageyama actually wanted Dimples to actually come out and face him with his true form, right? And that is when a little while after, Dimples actually decided to come out and actually show his true form, because Mob was actually sad he was actually fighting Dimples and he really didn't know why he was fighting Dimples at this point. So we get to see Kageyama actually fighting the three forms of Dimples for a good little while, and we could actually get to see Kageyama actually drained, looking tired from fighting so much, because most of his energy is actually being depleted, being sucked and drained away from the roots of the tree, and he looked like he's barely holding on. But we all know Kageyama actually just souped up with power. So basically Kageyama is basically just like One Punch Man overloaded with energy, right? But the nice thing about this episode, they actually get to, it had somewhere to nerf him. Where One Punch Man, you can't really nerf him, really. So that was actually a real good thing. Then we got to see base form Dimples actually looking way better than being in a small fluffy ghost form he usually does be in. Right? So he actually get bigger, and now he come out and he actually talking to Kageyama a little bit. Right? Trying to get him mad basically. So he's actually talking about a schoolgirl he actually like and stuff like that. Knowing that it actually would give Kageyama a little more motivation to actually give him a better fight and actually try to kill him, which you get to see Kageyama actually let go a whole set of energy and destroy everything that was holding him down, all those roots and trees and stuff that was holding him down, and the Dimples actually stand up and start to talk to him a little more before Kageyama actually starts slapping the shit out of Dimples all over the scene. That was actually a pretty nice little scene when you see Dimples getting float and torn through all over the place, which was actually pretty nice. It actually had a little humor into the show a little bit and just keep it all serious. After Dimples gets serious, there is when we actually get to see the god form that he actually have, which was, his god form looked pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. He actually looked like Golan Freezer. So I don't know if Dragon Ball Z actually give them some inspiration, because most animes actually given inspiration from some other anime, and how he come out with the shape of his hand and body and stuff like that is just like how Gola and Frieza does actually do it from Dragon Ball Z. When we Dimples proceeded to actually fight Mob. This fight scene here was actually pretty epic. Dimples started off with a cuff to face, basically, then a flying attack where you can see Mob in the air, then slam Mob straight into the tree, destroying everything around in his surrounding. Then he proceeded to watch Mob in his eye by grabbing him in the head, then see Mob have a menacing look on his face. Then Dimples just went rogue on him, hit him some powerful cuffs, call it the sandbag, which you see Dimples was actually moving like light speed, right, with godly strength, which was amazing. That was actually a pretty good fight. We know Dimples actually getting his powers from the tree, right, and that is where his powers is drawn from. His hypnosis powers is even stronger, and that tree that's amplifying him 100%. After that, Mob gets up and actually, Kageyama gets up and actually was like, Dimples was actually not serious because he actually knew Dimples was actually holding back. So Mob actually really didn't fight Dimples in his really full 100% power. He was at 100%, but still he could have go way stronger. Then we get to see Dimples actually try to hit him a little more stronger blast, where you actually see him going back in an epic pose and actually release one wicked laser, which was epic. I hope you guys actually stick around for part 2 of this amazing fight. Next fight would actually be the God Dimples versus the Tree of Life, right? And that fight is actually pretty epic. So hope you guys stick around for this review. Subscribe to the channel, comment below if you guys like. You know it is daily videos I'll try to give you guys, and more updates. You know it is anything anime. Stick around. It was your boy Joe Yunaime, and I'm out.